What's up, guys and girls? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about some Cardano news. They are really making some moves in terms of, the potential for a price explosion here. So I want to get into all that news in a second. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would crush it in the cycle. If you invested $100 into each one of these, you'd be up over 54 grand if you're still holding all that crypto. It's not what I hold anymore. In fact, if you want to see what I hold, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. We had a great 2021 and 2022 will only get better. Like I take that song. I hope that's, I don't know. Whether it's bear cycle or bull cycle, there are so many opportunities in this market. Bear cycle in particular is the best time to accumulate. Everything's on discount. There's real opportunities. Although there is a growing debate about the level of retracements that we'll experience in a crypto bear cycle. But there are opportunities. I've got a lot of cryptos that I think have immense potential for growth. So I'm going to be watching how much they drop in value, how much they drop in price, who they onboard, how well they're working towards reaching completing their roadmap. And if I think they can 50x, 100x like I did Phantom, I'll be sharing them with the Copy My Crypto members. So if you want to be a part of it, check it out. Links in the description, guys. All right, there's so much that's happening with Cardano at the moment. So first of all, their adjusted transaction volume beat Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's staggering. Think about that. So Cardano outpaced Bitcoin and Ethereum in the category of the most transactions activity in 24 hours, according to Masari.io. That's staggering. According to transaction behavior, it represented an adjusted transaction volume beating out Bitcoin and Ethereum at 17.15 billion compared to 15.1 billion for Bitcoin and 8.6 billion for Ethereum, respectively. That is incredible. If you're comparing transaction volume, Bitcoin ranks first at 36.7, while Cardano comes out at less than half at 17.5 billion. But adjusted transaction volume offers more info behind transaction volume, as it describes a way to fairly compute UTXO-style transactions and account-based transactions, whereas transaction volume only speaks to the total value moved on a blockchain. Now, Cardano transaction fees have been extremely low in the last day, totaling $51,985 in fees. And if you bear in mind that is off of $17 billion worth of movement, that's pretty bloody good. That's so minimal. The latest available data demonstrates an average transaction fee of around 44 cents as of February 10th. Network's average blockchain load over the past 24 hours peaked at 81%. Failed transactions that occur during periods of peak load are not charged. Denial of service attacks are few and far between. And the company announced its Basho phase that would see multiple updates come into the network, including increased transaction block sizes, as well as memory improvements for Plutus. So ADA is looking more and more attractive to new investors. And, we know that they've had issues, not Cardano itself, but projects launching on Cardano. So SundaeSwap was met with criticism after the DApp suffered network congestion issues, but it has been running smoothly with over 75 million ADA traded in just 3 weeks. Obviously, there was issues regarding SundaeSwap and CardStarter, and them just being unprofessional in terms of how they're trying to resolve their problems with each other. The Cardano hard fork, which was in 2021, introduced the Plutus platform, which is obviously the language. And Plutus script transactions have taken over simple transactions on Cardano network. But it's not just that, we're actually looking at how they're going about things. I like this. They're announcing the doubling of rewards for hackers to spot possible vulnerabilities. So they've announced the Cardano Foundation stated on HackerOne that the promotion to spot vulnerabilities will run from 6 weeks, basically from yesterday through to March 25th. Under the Cardano node, the bounty reward has been set at 20k for critical bugs, with vulnerability labeled high, attracting a reward of 10k. For medium and low bugs, the price has been set at 4k and $800 respectively. Hackers will potentially earn 15k for spotting critical bugs in the Cardano wallet, while high vulnerabilities have been allocated with 6k. Look, what I like about this is fundamentally they're working on keeping their users as safe as possible. So we will pay, try and break our network. If you can crack our network, find a vulnerability, we will pay you to make us aware of it, and then we will resolve it. And they'll probably hire some of the hackers. If you're a hacker that can find an issue within the network, they'll almost certainly end up paying you. But like I said, their overall network is continuing to surge. They've had a number of milestones since 2022. By February 8th, which is basically a week ago today, transactions stood at 30.4 million on Cardano. That means the platform added over 4 million transactions since January 10th. The number of transactions correlates with ADA wallets as well. And they've obviously had success rolling out smart contract functionality. Plutus surpassed the 1,000 smart contract mark on January 27th to stand at 1,003. So they're continuing to grow. The network transaction volume, or adjusted transaction volume, is flying high. And now we're even seeing ETPs hitting a Frankfurt Stock Exchange. So Cardano and Polkadot ETPs. So launches come amid a spree of altcoin ETP launches from competing companies, 21 Shares and CoinShares. Valor CEO says firm is only at the beginning of bringing crypto products to regulated exchanges. The latest launch was from Börse Frankfurt Zertifikat AG, giving Valor approval to list an ETP tracking the price of Solana earlier in the month. Cardano is obviously now there, and Polkadot has also been added. So Cardano, Polkadot, Solana ETPs. Valor offers a Uniswap fund as well. Plus its fee-free Bitcoin Zero and Ethereum Zero products. So Valor CEO is looking to basically capitalize on the demand. So they're bringing more single asset products, but also baskets, themes, and indices to their customers. The ETP launches are the latest in a series. 21 Shares obviously is the world's largest issuer of crypto ETPs, and in recent weeks has focused on Aave, Chainlink, Uni, Decentraland, and FTX. And yeah, they're supporting what it considers to be the top 20 currencies by the end of top 50 currencies by the end of 2022. Well, no, obviously they're already, most of them are already in, or all of them are already in the top 50. And we've seen digital asset investment fly up. We saw Grayscale publish a new list of 25 digital assets it's considering investing in, including Algorand, Axie Infinity, Cosmos, Phantom, and Helium. The firm most recently added AMP as well to its investment mix. So, combine that with the massive news around BlackRock, a company that runs like $10 trillion worth of assets for institutions, and they're looking at entering the crypto space. So there's an enormous amount of funds coming into crypto soon, and Cardano and Polkadot are certainly two that could capitalize. But with the way things are going for Cardano, it's only a matter of time before we see another real spike in price appreciation. because now the network's running really smoothly, and in terms of daily volume or adjusted transaction volume, it is looking incredible. So really want to keep your eye on, because when it breaks out, it's going to be fairly significant, and there's going to be profit to be made there. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're all having a lovely morning. If you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my portfolio. It's where 2021 was an amazing year for the investments. Long-term investments did very, very well, as well as quick flips and, airdrops. They were awesome. 2022, it will only get better. In fact, the next few years are the opportunity of a lifetime, really. This market is only going to appreciate in value. Picking the right coins can be the difference between doing okay on investment and being able to buy a house in cash. So if you want to see which investments I'm going to be getting in when the market really retraces, check out Copy My Crypto. Links in the description. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.